guys, it's Child Man Reviews, and today we'll be looking at the George Romero Stephen King film Creepshow, released in 1982. Off the bat, I have to say that Creepshow is not your typical horror movie. It is actually an anthology story based on the horror comics of the 50s. The first story of the film is of a vengeful grandfather seeking vengeance on his family for not getting him a cake on Father's Day. His vengeance consists of killing basically everybody in his family, all because of a cake. Wow. Another thing about this is the zombie itself. It actually looks really good for the movie. It looks great. It just doesn't look cheap, it just looks really good. Something else that happens at the end of the short is that he decapitates one of the family members and then serves the cake to the survivors. Wow. And now let's take a look at the second story, featuring Stephen King as a farmer. The farmer ends up having an asteroid crash into his courtyard, and then it completely destroys itself, and he has these visions of what's gonna happen. But it turns out that the meteor was carrying a deadly fungus that spreads all around his yard. And then, I killed him. Yeah, not much to say here. Still good, but the only thing that's really worth talking about right now is the really, really dark ending. You see the film, you know what I'm talking about. The third story takes place at a beach where where Leslie Nielsen is taking revenge for his cheating wife. By drowning her, basically attempting to drown her along with her boyfriend. And it's basically what it sounds like. The two people who are drowning end up becoming zombies, and he is killed the same way that they killed him. Yeah, not much to say. Now let's look at the fourth short, called The Crate, which is the only one I can actually remember the name of. Probably because it's very simple. Anyways, the plot revolves around a couple and the husband's whose wife is just absolutely terrible to him, and he constantly has these victims of just murdering her constantly. But then an evil monster appears out of a crate, and now he comes up with the idea to kill her with the monster. And it ends up working. Yeah. Also, the monster nicknamed Fluffy looks a lot like Gremlins for some reason. And now we're finally at the final story, where there's this really germaphobe guy, and he is just getting murdered by spiders. That's basically the whole thing. This is kind of disgusting, so warning if you have a phobia of ants and cockroaches. Just gotta tell you. Overall, this is a great movie. Any horror fans should definitely check it out. And if you're really not, you should watch it just for the fun of it. Even though the tagline is the most fun you'll ever have being scared. Perfect description. 9 out of 10. Watch it. This is Child Man Reviews. And boo.